Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokiman here. Welcome back to another episode of this PES 2021 Master League save here with Leeds United. Today we're going to take on Bournemouth, Everton and potentially Fulham. I don't know if there will be a third game. One, I'm running short of time. Two, there's the end of the transfer window in this one, so who knows how hectic it's going to be. We do have some money to make some moves. We clearly need to make some moves after the defeat from Manchester City in the last episode. If you didn't go and watch it, go and catch up on it. Catch up on the entire series. If you're new around here, hit subscribe. And hit the like button, boys. I appreciate the support as per usual. But yeah, we had some good suggestions. One that I won't go for is Mason Greenwood. I would love to have Mason Greenwood, and we will probably use him on a series at some point. But there's no way I'm going to sign the young starlet from Manchester United and bring him to Leeds because of the rivalry. Eddie Nketiah is a good shout, and we're going to try and get Eddie Nketiah. I like that deal. He's quick. He's a bit different than what we're used to. He's more like Rodrigo than what we had with Balotelli, but I do like that deal. That could work for us. Also, there was a suggestion to sell Rodrigo. I know we questioned that, but now Balotelli's gone. If we sold Rodrigo, we wouldn't have a front line. He's basically the front line at the moment. Now, in the future, if a big bid comes in for him, I think we probably will let him go. But I don't think I'm going to actively seek that deal because it would make us too weak this year when we're trying to push for like European football. But before we try and make any deals, what we'll do is we will do the Bournemouth game first because we are on game day. And let's see if we can get a result against Bournemouth. This will be the lineup to take on Bournemouth. Obviously, a couple of changes after a poor result. Doku, Cherki and Sulemana come in. Willock will get his first start there in centre mid. Let's see how we get on. I think we should do well in this game. For some strange reason, it's put Allen at left back, though. I don't know. I don't want Allen at left back. That's a mistake. We won Davis. I'll give Davis the game. We are a bit weak at left back if Taylor doesn't want to play, to be fair. We still got the Bok, but we'll give Davis some game time this year, try and improve his overall rating. Bournemouth, an ever-improving team in this league. They're certainly getting better than the first time we came up against them. Let's see how we get on. There should be room down the wings for us, I reckon, in this one. Well, Bournemouth will get this one kicked off. And we will be hoping for a decent result. We haven't had a great time so far, have we, this season? A 4-0 defeat is exactly what we would have wanted to avoid. Let's see. Joe Willock there getting his foot stuck in. I'm happy with that. Let's see if we can get back on track in this one. Make the run, Cherki. He did make the run. We'll play it straight through to Jeremy Doku, who's going to look back for Cherki. I think if that finds Cherki, it's a goal, and we just couldn't find Rodrigo. Rodrigo manages to get onto the ball, though. Oh, I thought we could have been in there. We will whip this one in towards Sulemana. Wow, Billing is a mountain up there. An absolute mountain. Cooch now, bring this forward. Good start to the half for us. Joe Willock. I don't know why I said Joe like that, as if he was French or something, but it's been done now. Davis, back to Willock. Willock will get that out wide to Cooch. Cooch will have to play it back centrally to Willock. Willock doing all right on the ball so far. Happy and excited about our new signing. Jeremy Doku on the turn and the shot. Ooh, that was on target from Jeremy Doku. That was lovely. Nice play from Joe Willock. Really involved. A good passing movement, which we don't have often on manual. We are getting better, but Doku nearly killed that one in. Suleiman has won that back. He'll play that across. Rodrigo's going to end up back with the ball. Jeremy Doku now. Jeremy Doku will run into the space, and Simpson's there. He was tracking him all the way, and Doku's gone down, which is not a good sign for us. He's back up now, though, luckily. Putting them under some pressure here, though. Playing how we want to play, that pressure-style football. We've got him in the pressure cooker. Go on, Rodrigo. Make the run. Wasn't the right run. Although, Simpson is under some pressure there, isn't he? Cherki, can he get to it? Billing will get it away in the end. Oh, that was good pressure from us again, though. Really good pressure from us again. We need a good option here. He's got Cooch. We'll play that option, and then we'll whip it in towards Rodrigo with the goal! I did not see that one come in, but Rodrigo makes it 1-0 Leeds United. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. When we whipped it in, I was so casual about it, about whipping the football in. So, we'll just whip it in. There's no Balotelli anymore, so I'm kind of a little bit less likely to whip the ball in. But that's a wonderful headed goal by Rodrigo. Well, that will be Rodrigo with the first goal of this league season. Talks of us selling him as well makes me feel worse now that there's talks of us selling him as Sulemana. Just couldn't get the ball out there to Jeremy Doku. He's getting on a bit, though, isn't he? He's not the youngest. He's been a great servant of the club, though. There's no doubt about that. Let's go this way. Doku. Sulemana! Oh, it's saved. It's very well saved. Sulemana's got to be scoring that, although Joe Willock will follow it up. Sulemana now from distance will shank it wide. That's terrible shooting from me. It should be 2-0 Leeds. It should be. Cherky's making a bit of a run. It was Cherky I wanted, but it's going to land to Rodrigo. Oh, it's off the post. What a save that is. Rodrigo there should be making that 2-0 as well. I don't know how it's not 2-0. Little bit of a defensive mistake there from Bournemouth. And we were nearly in. Great touch there from Cherky. I'll try and get it through to Doku. Just couldn't quite find the pass under a lot of pressure. Luckily for us, we've got Calvin Phillips back there. That's fantastic from him. Llorente now will bring it forward. And of course, we want a better defensive performance from these boys today. What we got from them in the last episode, wasn't very good, was it? Robin Koch and Llorente have been great for us. And I highlighted that when there was calls for more defenders to be brought to the club, that it wasn't a danger area for us at the moment. And then they go in and put that kind of performance against Man City. I suppose it was fairly realistic. Man City coming back after a bad season and really wanting to do well. Well, they did well against us, didn't they? If they play like that against teams all season, I think they'll have a good year. Joe Willock now, though, will bring it forward. He won't get it past Billing. And that's a good ball there to Dom Solanke. And well blocked out there from Calvin Phillips. Defensively, so far, we're doing very well. And we need to be, because Bournemouth are having a bit of a spell now at the moment. And there we go. It'll be half-time at 1-0 to the good for Leeds United. Should definitely be more. But we're holding Bournemouth at bay for the moment. I want a second, though. I don't feel comfortable at all at 1-0. Robin Koch now. Put that forward to Davis. Davis is probably going to try and lift that one in towards Rodrigo. Oh, he nearly landed to him. I think Cook got his head on it. That's unbelievable defending. Rodrigo was in there. We'll whip a corner in. We've done all right with corners. We haven't done well there. You got to beat the first man, Rodrigo. We will now dink that one in, though. Atlanta Sulemana! What a save. What a save. He's going to get a second bye. Sulemana drags it wide. How's he missed it? How has Sulemana missed that? A hands-on-head situation. I've got my hands on my head. How did he miss the second one? I didn't aim it greatly, but still. Oh, wow. A tap-in. He's missed a tap-in. Going forward now. King. Well blocked there by Llorente. Phillips will be able to run with it. We scored a goal from this kind of position in the last episode. I'm going to drag that across. Oh, Sulemana made a bit of a different run, but we'll go back into Rodrigo. Turn, touch, shot. Well saved. Well saved. This goalkeeper is on fire, boys. He's on absolute fire. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It will be a 1-0 victory to Leeds. I'm not quite sure how it was only the one goal, but we will take it. Our first win of the season there, thanks to Rodrigo. So Eddie Nketiah is at Wolves, and he's on loan there. So that absolutely screws our idea of that. Oh, no! That absolutely screws the idea of that. So listed players that we could play up top. Unfortunately, he made the move at the start of this episode. So that's frustrating. Oh, Gordon's gone to Inter Milan. So there's not... Oh, we're really pigeonholed now with options. I think we might try Malayuda. Let's try Malayuda, and then I'm also going to have to look. I think the situation... Could we go in for Almada, and could we train him to play up top? Could we train him to play striker? I really wanted Esposito. It's so frustrating that we couldn't get him. It's so frustrating. I think that's the move right now then. We go in for Malayuda. Good player. He's got decent acceleration, decent speed. He'd be something that we don't have in the squad at the moment. Let's see if we can broker a deal. We will have to pay the full release clause, which is fine. I expected that. And then it's convincing him of his role, which has been what I've found the most difficult in the last couple of episodes. We will give him some stuff. And hopefully he'll accept it, because we don't have long now to find this striker. This is dire straits for us. We really don't have long to figure out who's going to be our backup striker for this season. Luckily, we've got Rodrigo. We saw Balotelli. We need another striker. Let's hope he's accepted this. Negotiations have broken down over doubts over his opportunities for appearances. Oh, that message. I'm going to look now for strikers. We're probably going to look at the free transfer list as well. Oh, we've got a big offer here for Llorente. Definitely don't want to be accepting that. Llorente's going absolutely nowhere now. We're going to reject that. How long's his contract, actually? Does it tell me on this screen? 2026, that's fine. We gave him a new contract. So, no, we will end negotiations. He's not going to Fulham. Not a chance. There are not too many options. There is... Oh, there's Joe. There's actually Joe. We could get a Brazilian Joe. We're not going to do it. We could get Fred as well. Both absolute Brazilia's superstars. There is Dejan Jelovic. He was supposed to be he was going to be a big player. He was going to be a big name. I think we're going for Jelovic. 75 rated, still young at 23. Given the opportunity at the club, I definitely think he could progress. The player's got a good impression of the club. We're going to give him 3 years, and we're going to give him a bog standard weekly salary, and we're going to be happy with that. I'm also tempted to go in for J. Roy Grott as well, bring him back to Leeds, just so that we've got that cover. Although we do have Edmondson, so maybe I shouldn't go too over the top. What's surprising is how many players won't sign for us. That's what shocked me. There we go. So Dejan Jelovic will be the backup striker for this year. I'm actually very happy with that deal. He's a good player. He's young. He hasn't cost us any transfer budget. It leaves us money to play with in January, where I think we're definitely going to need to strengthen. My big issue now, my big worry is really the state of us not being able to bring in these good young players because they won't sign for us. We are also going to go back in for Lasama. Now, it will blow the rest of the wage budget, but I'm okay with it. The man was valued at a rate. He's got a ridiculously good value. Looking at the left backs, we do need him. We need 2 left backs in, so we'll have Greg Taylor and Lasama, which will make me a little bit happy. I will give him the odd bonus, and we'll just see if that will be enough to bring him in. That was enough to bring him in. He's happy with it. He's got a low contract release, but that's absolutely fine. We will accept the terms, and that is Lasama in. So he should be set now at left back. And Lasama, let's remember, is worth a lot of money. That's the biggest plus point to that one. I believe we also got a transfer offer in for one of our players, or has that just disappeared now? Okay. That's just gone. So that will be the transfer window for us. Lasama coming in on deadline day. No, we're going to end that. Lasama coming in on deadline day. Jelovic coming in on deadline day as well, just to strengthen up the squad a little bit. And we've got more depth this year as well. Makes me feel a little bit happier. That should be that for the transfer window. So we will just go next now. There's only 2 hours left. Let's get the window done and dusted. We'll take a quick look as well, actually, at some of the deals that have been done. So we'll sort it by price. Alisson went to PSV for 107 million. That was by far the biggest deal of this window. Kamara went to Real Madrid. That's a great move for him. Milinkovic to Leicester. David Neres left Liverpool to go to Atletico. Insigne went to Atletico as well. They look like they're trying to improve. Danny Parejo to AC Milan. Gerard Bowen went to Roma. There's some decent deals here. Diatta, who was a player we wouldn't have minded, as you can see there, went for 27 million. Certainly not in our price range. There's some decent deals here for some good players. The 17-year-old Bruno there went for 22.2 million. He's only 71 rated. That is ridiculous. 16-year-old Fernandez went for 20 million as well. I just wish we had some of these great young players that we could sell for this amount of money. There's a lot of young players there that are age 17 that have gone for ridiculous money. Maybe we should be looking a little bit more at our youth academy. Maybe that might happen. Although, there you go. Checo Kouyaté, the 16-year-old version of him, has left. That's the only issue. 17-year-old Tom Cleverley. Play football with him at school. He's gone as well to Everton. So, yeah, some of those deals are frustrating. There might be a mod to turn that off. And if there is, for the next Master League that we do, we will turn that off because it's ridiculous. So this will be the last game of the episode with all that transfer stuff going on. I reckon this one should be racking up a good amount of minutes already. So we will do the Everton game as the last game of this episode. And it should be a tough one. Everton, again, they have a great team. They've got Jack Harrison. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating. But we've got a strong lineup. Ourselves, Phillips and Allen in the centre mid today. The Buck will play at left back. A lot of players aren't up for this game. I don't know why they're not. Jelovic doesn't even want to be on a coach. He said, don't ask me to suit up. I'm trying to get used to the move. That's what I'm thinking in my brain, is he's trying to, acclimate himself to being in Yorkshire. Because it's difficult to get used to being in Yorkshire. But once you are, it's the world's best place to be. Let's play against Everton. Is there back-to-back wins on the cards here for Leeds United? Now, if we want to be a Europa League side this year, that needs to be the case. Yes, we had a very difficult game against Manchester City, but you kind of expect that, and they did just romp away in that game. They really were unbelievably clinical. That was the difference in that one. This is a bit more of an evenly matched game, as they're going to press us here. I can feel that one early doors, so we'll lift that forward. They're going to press us. We'll press them back. This one should be a little bit more of an evenly matched game, as Calvin Phillips up against Dominic Calvert-Lewin isn't something I want to see too often in this match. I would prefer it to be Llorente or Koch. But yeah, this will be a much more evenly matched game, and these are the kind of games we need to be getting points from this year if we are to progress forward. Now, they are pressing here very early doors, which is fine because hopefully it will tire them out. They've made a huge mistake there, though, but that's a poor pass from De Bock in the end. He didn't have the legs, though, to keep going. Godfrey now. Let's see if we can break them down. They've signed Tanganga. Now, we've got fond memories of Tanganga. I had a really good time with him in the save that we did with Spurs. He was very good for me. That was a terrible ball forward there from Cherky. He was very good for me. This is going to be bad, though. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, what a save. He's not as clinical as Jesus. What a save. That ball over the top needs to be way more difficult for them. And one, we need to not give the ball away so simply. Doku. This is where we're going to have space. Jeremy Doku now has got a lot of space. He's going to have to shoot. He needed more help. Cooch will try and whip that one across towards Rodrigo. It's palmed away, which was an interesting choice from the goalkeeper there. But in the end, Everton have got away with it, and they'll come forward now with Richarlison. No, they won't, because Llorente is there. That is fantastic work from Llorente, that. Go on, Cherky. Play it out wide. Doku lifts it up. We just can't find a way in at the moment. But this is better pressure from us. Cherky on the turn. Kapamin gets in there, but it will be a free kick in a dangerous position. And let's remember, I've scored at least one of these now in this series, spanning, what, 30 episodes? So this is surely where we get the second one. Well, Rafinha will step over it. Let's see what I could do. Oh, what a save. I nearly scored it. I nearly scored another, boys. What a save that is. That was a far better free kick from me than what I'm used to doing. But what a save that is from the keeper. Alan does fantastically there. He'll keep the run going and he'll lift it up. Ben Godfrey's going to be there all day long, though, isn't he? The Buck keeps it in, though. It's a nice play from him. The Buck having a good game. He needs it because he knows he's got a lot of competition now in that position. And I tried to curl it past the defender. Wasn't to be, but the pressure is still there on Everton. Throwing now to Rafinha. Let's see what he can do here in this position. Try and play it across. We do to Doku, but I'm going to have to go backwards here, which is frustrating. We'll end up finding the Buck, though, who will whip it in. Let's remember we scored with a header in the last match. Rodrigo making his way forward there. Well, they've slowed down on the press now, which is an interesting decision from them. One I'm a little bit shocked by. I weren't expecting that. Keep the run going. Go on, Doku. Oh, he's just not strong enough against Gabam in there, is he? Just wasn't strong enough against him where he needed to be stronger. But Llorente will win it back. Don't you worry, boys. Llorente will win it back. We've got Doku, though, going up for headers in this match. That's a bit of a problem. We need to not have that situation. Jeremy Doku should not be charging up for a header. This Cherky's done great to win that back, though. Rafinha now. Oh, that's lovely work from him. That's the kind of touch you want from Rafinha. Oh, he's done great here. Rafinha! What a save from the goalkeeper. What a save from the goalkeeper. The Buck now out wide. Can he do? Play that to Allen. Got to be cautious here as well, haven't we? I don't want to just power bodies forward. We've won another free kick. Rafinha. Rafinha could be on this. Is a bit far out, but we're going to go for it. Oh, that was close. That was so close. That's two very good free kicks now from Rafinha. Two very good free kicks. Cherky will pull that one forward. What a pass that is from Cherky. That's what he's got in his locker. Jeremy Doku now, what can he do? We'll try and whip it across. We just don't have height, do we? We do not have the height in there, but what a pass that was from Cherky. Wow, that was a great ball forward from him. I'm shocked at how good that pass was. I did not expect it. Davis out wide here. He's getting a lot of space, but he's not exactly quick. Calvert-Lewin coming forward there. He's not exactly quick, and we're managing to deal with him fairly well. Cherky, again, will try and play another one of those passes. Not this time, though. And Rodrigo needs to hold up the ball here. He needs to hold it up, asking for help, but nobody was getting there, and we will take the throw in. What can they do from the corner? It's not a bad ball in. It's gone back post there towards... Oh, they've blown the bloody whistle. I thought we were through then. Yeah, they went back post towards Calvert-Lewin, which I suppose makes sense. He's the danger man. But there we go. 0-0 at half-time. Very even game of football. Not too many good chances. Hopefully, we can find the breakthrough in the second half. Coach, can he prod it? He does prod it. We got Doku for 1-0. Yes! Jeremy Doku makes it 1-0. That's his first goal of this season, and that's our second goal we've scored this season. But Jeremy Doku makes it 1-0 Leeds United. And I feel like we deserve it. We've had what is weird for me on full manual, but we've had better possession than Everton. And that's nicely tucked away from Doku. Well, they'll make a change now. Decore on for Davis. I don't think Davis has particularly had a bad game, but they've had him running down the wing for the majority of this match, which can't have been easy for him. It's not an ideal situation for him to find himself in. But they will bring on Decore now, who just adds more height and more strength to this situation for us. Cooch there up against Harrison. Cooch, the better man. We will try and play that forward to Cherky, but Decore is going to be there in the end. We will make a sub, and Ledesma will come on for his first bit of football. Number 27. I do need to redo the numbers in the next transfer window. I will need reminding, though, because I will forget. But Ledesma will come on for his first bit of football here for Leeds United at left-back. Hopefully just injected a bit of pace. The box had a lot of running to do. They've attacked a lot down that side, as you'd imagine, with Richarlison being on that side. That's the reason why. Gabam him now up against Rafinha. Phillips on Allen. Phillips wins it back, as I'd expect every time. Calvin Phillips is unbelievable. Corre's played really well. Calvert-Lewin now. Richarlison. Ledesma's first opportunity. Allen with the shot, and another great save for Meslier, who's keeping us in this at the moment. Well, he's keeping it 1-0 at the moment. Oh, we've really gone off the boil in this last couple of minutes. Let's make some changes. Well, Willock on and Edmondson on more than anything for his height, so that we can pump the ball forward a little bit more and not have to worry. Decore up against Willock, though, is always going to be a worry of mine. Rafinha now will win that and collect it. Can he do? It's good footwork in the end and good hold-up play for us to be able to just get bodies back into good positions. Although I'm not over the moon about the ball to Meslier. But luckily for us, we will survive it. Llorente now finds Joe Willock. Joe Willock will go out wide there. He's been fouled. Cooch. Back to Cherky. I just don't want to do anything too rash now at the moment. We're playing very well. I don't want to just start pumping the ball in directions it doesn't need to go in. We've done well on possession as well. Iwobi now coming forward. He will find Calvert-Lewin. We've always got to block off that run, and we do. And Llorente will go long now for the first time to Ryan Edmondson. He gives us that little bit more height there, doesn't he, up top? Cooch there finds Rafinha. Rafinha will try and drag that one across, and Ryan Edmondson was making his way in, wasn't he? Just couldn't quite get it. We're in the dying embers of the game now, though. We just need to be smart. Iwobi, always going to cut back there, isn't he? Allen, well in, Joe Willock. Well in. That's a massive tackle, that. Rafinha there winning the ball. We'll fire that one forward. Will Jeremy Doku be on the end? He won't. Tandanga will be. But that should have just killed off enough time, shouldn't it? And there we go. 2 1-0 victories for the Whites in this one. And we'll take it all day long. Jeremy Doku with the goal quickly after half-time. And that was a very tough game. We dominated against Bournemouth, obviously had lots of chances. This one was very tough against Everton. So with those 2 wins today, that will push us up to 10th, which is a very familiar position, isn't it, for us? But I will take that. When you look at the first 3 games, 2 wins out of the first 3, very, very happy with. Man City, different beast. You can see there, they've won every game so far. They're going to have a very good season. That's obvious to see when you look at their squad. It's unbelievable. But for us to be in that 6-point range with all those other sides like Chelsea, Arsenal, West Ham, Southampton, Leicester and ourselves puts us in a very good position that we can be in that pack and hopefully the best of that pack by the end of the season. But there we go, guys. It has been another transfer window here at Leeds United, and I do feel like in the end we've definitely got better, and I'm excited to see what we could do this year. In the next episode we will go back to usual scheduled YouTubing. You will have Fulham, Wolves and West Ham. I did mention in the FIFA video that will have gone up already that the videos might be a little bit more sporadic this week. I've got some stuff going on in the background which might not allow me to record. We'll see. If I can still record, it'll be cool, but might not allow me to record. So there'll be no streams this week. There'll also be potentially, you might miss 1 or 2 days of videos since I've decided to try and go a little bit more daily and, you know, really push the content on the channel. You just might miss a couple of days. I appreciate all the support as per usual. I hope you have a blessed week. Take it easy. Up the mighty Whites.